Hello and welcome to a new episode of Tester Tech. My name is Eric and my channel is all about Linux open source automation testing. If you're interested in that, please consider subscribing. With that out of the way, let's dive into what this video is about. In this video, I will show you how to update the KDE color schemes from within i3 using a Pywal script. So if you're interested in using KDE applications within i3, then definitely it's very interesting to watch this video. If you're not that interested, maybe you'll learn something with the script, and maybe you are interested in KDE applications and updating them automatically. It's also very interesting. So before we dive into the video, there's two parts to this video. In the first part, I will show you the issue, what actually am I solving. Second part, I will dive into the code, show you a complete working demo from a relatively clean installation of Fedora i3 Spin. And you can just follow along and just do what I do. And you should end up with something that looks styled and uses the color scheme. And yeah, just interesting to play around with it. Of course, I will have the link to the repository in the description down below. And without further ado, let's dig into the video. So let me start by explaining the issue. If you start fresh from i3, and let's say you start now with a relatively clean installation, and let's say you also have KDE apps, you want to use KDE apps. So let's open this and console. I already have it installed, of course, here. And if you open File Manager, so this out of the box looks okay, right? So there's nothing wrong with this, and that's fine. But let's open up KDE. Guess this one, System Settings 5, yeah. And you have a dark theme. So I applied it. Let's look back. So this is unusable now. You cannot even read the text. So as you can see, this is not going well. So for example, Kate editor, also KDE application. So there's nothing wrong with that. And there are a couple of other KDE applications, but I'm guessing that the biggest one that at least annoyed me was Dolphin. But I do want to use Dolphin. It has slightly more features than Funar, even though Funar is a great file manager on its own. But this still has more of like the drives. It's for me, it's easier to use, and I like it a little bit more. It's a little bit more what I expect of a file manager. And to solve this, basically, you would need to have the Qt5CT. So I've already installed it, Qt5CT. Open it. So this is this one. And then you can select, if you have KDE installed, you can select Breeze as a style. So it's already adheres now to the right color theme. So, and then KDE, for example. Apply. All right, so, but it still says the application not configured correctly. So you could change the fonts if you want. An icon theme, I would suggest you do that. Indeed, change it to Breeze Dark, for example. Apply. And okay. So it is not installed correctly. That's true. Let's do that. So to do that, Vim, I've already Vim installed, bash rc. This is only for my user, and you would set, let's open up the thing again, so Qt5CT, because it helps you, because you can click the information here using this variable, select it, copy. So here, insert export, this one equals Qt5CT. That's it. And now I just have to log out, log back in, and it should look okay. Let's do that real quick. So exit. Demo 1. And let's open up Dolphin. Don't mind the error here. So as you can see, it adheres very nicely to Breeze Dark now. So yeah, that's already very usable, I think. So that is basically the gist of how to get this up and running. So the other thing that I was struggling with in the beginning was to, let me just show you how to change the color scheme. So we have it here, right? And let's say you change color scheme, for example this. Now this all is done automatically. That's very nice. And also so the KDE applications are changed automatically, but that wasn't the case. I needed to use an internal command, but I started out with just searching and change plasma scheme command line. So I was just searching for this, and also on KDE from the command line, ask Ubuntu. So I was going into here. So I was this one, plasma apply color scheme dark. So, and this works indeed, but I was just following a different trail about writing KDE config and all that stuff there. And I also found some GitHub repository from Mel Doinik. This one, Plasma theme switcher. I was going into the rabbit hole here, but in the end, I was facing an issue with it, and I just clicked on the issues. Here for the theme switching, actually there's now the Plasma apply color scheme command. So he was the author of this repository, said this, so I agree with him. But it should be in the documentation, right? So if you go into the documentation, it's not that much to find. So let's say you have that command. So this plasma apply color scheme command. Paste it in here. So you come to colors, KDE documentation. Here. But this is all describing the UI. At least I don't see the command line reference here. So maybe I'm looking at in the wrong spot, but yeah. So there's not much to find there, right? Yeah, so I was diving in a rabbit hole, but now I see this is the right one. So plasma apply color scheme, this is the right one. So that's pretty awesome. And then I use this one to toggle my Pywal color scheme. So that's what the script creates. So what the script does actually is toggle it. It goes to dark and then to here. And why I do that is because if you go to KDE system settings, otherwise you would have to go into here, appearance, colors, and then click it here, apply, click it here, apply to toggle. And that's what I do in the script as well, but I will show you that in detail later. Yeah, this was a small side step. I just wanted to mention it before we dive into the rest of the video. So for the rest of the video, I'll be configuring it from scratch, and to show you how you can change the color scheme dynamically using Pywal. And for that I have the script, but I'll show that in the coming part of the video. So let's get installing, and I will start fairly clean and just yeah, minimal installation. I just installed it. Fedora 37, i3 spin. And we're gonna install a couple of software. Start by installing the, I think it's workspace or something like that. So let's check the groups. DNF group list. kde-plasma workspaces, it's called. So kde-plasma workspaces. So a slightly older laptop. It may take a while, and I'll pause it in between. So that has been finished. And I know this is, of course, not a minimal installation now anymore, because we have the KDE installed as well. But for the purpose of demonstration of this video, I do want to have it installed. So this is the default terminal, and let's exit here. And of course, I'm guessing we have vim installed, not installed. So sudo dnf install vim enhanced. Get the vim in there as well. Vim is installed. And now let's get some of the code. Make directory git. cd into there. And we'll git clone. And we'll have the link in the description, of course. https github. It must be github.com. There you go. All right, so go into there. And we have a couple of directories, .config, .local, scripts, copy recursively from git .config, everything in there to .config. Let's install the required software that we need to get this up and running. So we're going for minimal installation. So let's start installing. So a renderer I already have, a Rofi, polybar, competent. Probably already in there. Okay. And now that I have that, let's check first the configuration. So it's the demo. Basically almost the only thing you should need to change. Let's call it like that. Yeah. And we have scripts. And with polybar start, let's open up a vim polybar start. Yeah. So we can start. There you go. So this is like in previous videos. And let's open up, get some fonts going. sudo dnf. This is an external repository. This is an optional step anyways, but Terra. Vira Labs. That's the one. Vira Labs. So if you install one specifically, it should work. I just tried to install everything that didn't work, of course. All right, so after Hermit fonts, and then FC list. So let's update polybar. Config polybar. Hack. And config font. Nope. I should change that maybe to another file because this, I always check for the fonts in config, but then they probably are in bars. Font, yeah. Okay. Polybar start. And it should show the fonts now. All right. Now after icons and all that stuff. Yeah, what's next? So I guess this is like the base installation here. And you can make use of it. I will log out and log back in just to check. So one annoyance of this kind of recording is that screen capture card, yeah, sometimes not cooperating. But now I think I have it. It's a slightly lower resolution. Sorry about that. But yeah, let's just continue. So now it's 1280. And I was hoping to do full HD, of course. But yeah, this is what it is for now. All right, so let's continue with the video. We'll have a reasonable configuration, I would say. And is this also the console? Let's check. This XFCE, let's change that. So lim to config, free config. And let's create an alias. This one. Let's put it in a bash RC. You could also put it in the bash aliases file, but for now I'm not bothered. And let's paste it in there. Source to bash RC. And i3wm. There you go. Let's see, what was I doing? Yeah, so change the terminal. Reload it. There you go. It's a little bit slower the first time. Let's just KDE terminal. And let's customize it real quick. I actually don't want these two, but Toolbar shown. No. No. Settings. Always create a new profile. I think I already have it. Yeah, I already have it. Manage profiles. Profile 1. Because of the copy of the local, .local to local. You know what I mean? And that's it for now. Let's quit. Open it up. Settings. Okay. Color scheme. Edit. And I don't have Pywal yet, so let's choose that. So go for the hermit all the way here. Hermit of rock. And let's run the Pywal. For that, I think I must install pip, install Python sudo. I think I already have Python. Let's check Python version. Yes, pip. Command not found. Yes. So I've pip now. Pip install Pywal. Firefox. So I downloaded a couple of wallpapers from Pexels. So let's grab another one. Because why not? So it's a good resource if you're looking for free for personal use images. And let's open up Dolphin. So in downloads, I have these wallpapers, and let's put them in pictures. So paste it in there. So one thing, go to config, polybar, hack, bars. The font is way too big. Let's make it 11. I think I don't even need, because this is the same font, so let's remove it. So, polybar start, script. Yeah, there you go. Way better. And yeah, this is a big bar, but let's keep it like this. Okay. So we have the polybar, and we can, we have Pywal, and we can run it pywal.sh on pictures, wallpapers. And this will grab the first one, I think. Yep. So grab the first one and put it as wallpaper, and used the color scheme. And also generated the color scheme from KDE. I'll get to that later. And let's check settings. Edit profile. We should have, yeah, color scheme generated by Pywal is in there. Okay, that's good. And now we can also remove this menu bar. So let's quit. So, and go to 1. You see the color scheme has been applied. So let's open up terminal. There's quite pastel colors from this wallpaper, but I think it makes sense. And let's quit that. All right, so if you have this, and for example, Vim, go to Oops. Let's go to history. This one. So you can see it adheres to the color scheme for the most part. And this as well, ls. Let's select another one. We also have the, so from previous video, we have the mapping of that the thumbnail browser, so the image viewer. So let's install it. So sudo dnf install this one. The handler should also be in there. So I'll quickly grab it. So I see that I forgot to put this snippet of the image handler in some kind of repository. So sorry about that. So I'll do that in this video, of course. Config iv and then exec this one, vim, what I just typed, and then key handler. That's it. So now I have the handler, and I just need to add the key combination to i3. Just about here, I think. Bind sim mod shift W. All right, that should be it. Check if it works. Yes, it does. So Control XW will change the wallpaper. So this is all being applied, and as you maybe saw, that this console is also updated in terms of color scheme. So let's open up a new one. Looks just about right. More the brownish, the people, and the blue. All right, pretty cool. No, yeah, let's NeoFetch. Why not? So we have the colors of NeoFetch. You see it here. But the thing that was not working was this. So if you, for example, open File Manager, this is the same. So it's totally the same color. That's a thing. So in this video, I want to show you how I fix this, that this also automatically updates. Pretty cool, right? And also one other thing, and if you select the dark color scheme, let me show. So if you have the KDE system settings, let's say you do Breeze Dark here, apply, quit, and open up Dolphin. So look at this, not usable anymore. This is not usable. Look at this. So this is a mess actually. So you cannot easily work with it now. So that's the second thing that was annoying me. And I actually also fixed this in the same go. So, And that's what this video is basically about. To have the KDE color schemes being updated, the Plasma color schemes being updated. And for that I made an adjustment to my Polybar script. What I think I'll do is have a new repository for this Polybar script. And yeah, I have it in the description below, of course. And I will just show you how it works. So I pasted it in image text pasting site. Let's call it like that. And let's open it up again. Just paste it. Just paste it. .it slash. And this probably will be disappeared when you see this video. Yeah, but this is the script. Let's grab it. So I'll have a link to the repository where this is in the description below. And yeah, let's open up this thing in Kate, I guess. So let's first install Kate. So I have the script here. Let's save it. So some comment there. And also, yeah, let's quickly go over the script. And what did I add? So the rest is familiar, I think, if you've seen this before. And I added these 3 lines here. This was already there, the rest. So Plasma colors there. Home local share color schemes. And then Plasma color file, Pywal colorscheme.colors. Plasma shell executable is Plasma shell. So let's first check that one. Here you have it. If the Plasma shell is not there, so the executable is not there. If it is there, sorry, then it will apply it, or else it will throw an error. Plasma shell is not installed. Typo here is not installed. Cannot set Plasma's KDE color scheme. So this part. So let's say the Plasma is indeed installed, and then it will, yeah, generate the color scheme basically. So the Plasma color scheme. This colors there, and yeah, it makes it there, but not there. And here we have the whole theme. And yeah, it output it and then echoes generated KDE theme here in the directory. Apply using Plasma built-in. Plasma apply color scheme. This took a long time for me to find out that there's a built-in command to apply color schemes from the command line. So the argument is the colors file. And this is just a comment, of course, but then it does it. And first it goes to breeze dark, needs to be toggled, and then it goes to the Pywal color scheme. Yeah, that's it. For some reason the syntax highlighting is a little bit strange. So yeah, I do not know what went wrong with copying, but now it seems to be okay. So let's run it. See, it should go without any errors. Wallpaper, set console color scheme, transparency, and generate KDE theme here. Applying using Plasma built-in. Successfully applied the wallpaper, the breeze dark, and then the Pywal color scheme to your current Plasma session. And this is a different color theme. So let's say this settings is Pywal as well. So let's show it end-to-end scenario, this one, and a little bit darker. There you go. Took some time, but now it's applied. And open up terminal. Oh, I do see I miss some customization here. But this looks like a dark color scheme anyways, so that's good. And if I right click here and open the file manager, it should also be the darker one. So I think for this to work completely, we're still missing one small thing, and that is the Qt5CT. So let's install it. Sudo dnf install Qt5CT. And you add to your bash RC, add a line. So this one. Okay, exit. And open up that control panel, Qt5CT configuration. And here you have the style selection, Breeze, and KDE. So this is the thing you still need to do. Apply, okay. And I guess if I now log out, then it should work completely. Let's close all the applications. So let's log out, log back in. All right, so this again. This, right click, file manager. There you go. So this is the same theme now. And so I will quickly fix this. It's annoying me. So I corrected it. And as you can see now, it follows the colors. Okay. Exit. So let's try that again, that trick. And for example, this one, XW. So as you can see, every color scheme is updated. Open up terminal here, right click, file manager. Yeah, looks way better. One small thing is about the icons. So Qt5CT for that. Icon theme. I would say select Breeze Dark. And then it should show the icons. Yeah, that's this one you see. Yeah, sometimes a little bit strange, right? So this is hidden now, and this is the blue. Let's quit maybe, and just need to reload. Check. Yeah, this is now properly. Yeah, it depends on what you want, of course, but that's this looks okay, I think. So like this. So what do you guys think? I think it's a good improvement. And yeah, it adheres to the color schemes now. Let's open up Kate, for example, here. There you go. Pywal. So let's open up another one. This one, for example. So dolphin, styled, Kate as well. Yeah. I think it's a very nice script, and have fun playing around with it. And that's just about it. See ya.